بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة المتقين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وإمام المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أولئك أصحاب الجنة هم فيها خالدون صدق الله مولانا العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ومولانا محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات يا كريم أكرمني من الفهم وأخرجني من ظلمات الوهم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. अल्लाह ताला ने इरशाद फरमाया वल्लज़ीन आमनू, जिन्होंने इस्लाम कबूल किया, ईमान लाए, व आमिलुस्सालिहात, और नेक काम किए, उलाइक अस्हाबुल जन्नह, यही लोग जन्नत में दाखिल होंगे, हुम फीहा खालिदून, और यही लोग जन्नत में हमेशा रहेंगे. Those who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they believe in Islam, and they carry out good deeds, good actions, hasanat. They are the dwellers of Jannah, they are the people of Jannah, paradise, hum fiha khalidun, and these are the ones who are going to stay and live in Jannah forever. A never-ending life is it for the individuals who believe in Allah and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They carry out good deeds, then inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guaranteed a place in Jannah, a never-ending life in Jannah. Last week we began to talk about different types of good actions. कि नेक आमाल कई तरह के हैं, और गुज़िश्ता हफ्ते हमने चंद अहादीथ मुबारक इस सिलसिले में समाअत की थी. इसी मौजू को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मज़ीद इंशाअल्लाह अहादीथ नबविया समाअत करते हैं. So talking about different ways of good actions. There are many ways of pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Narrated by سيدنا أبو هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه عن النبي صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم قال من غدا إلى المسجد أو راح أعد الله له في الجنة نزلا كلما غدا أو راح. अबू हुरैरा रज़ियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु से रिवायत है कि नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम इरशाद फरमा, जो शख्स सुबह व शाम मस्जिद की तरफ जाए, अल्लाह ताला हर सुबह व शाम उसके लिए जन्नत की मेहमानी तैयार फरमाता है. A very beautiful hadith. Whosoever walks to the masjid in the morning, Fajr, or whosoever comes to the masjid in the evening, Isha, the two most difficult prayers to attend the masjid, Fajr and Isha. Whosoever comes to the masjid in the morning and in the evening, then every time he comes to the masjid in the morning, every time he comes to the masjid in the evening, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepares for him a feast in Jannah. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is waiting for your arrival. You come and you will be rewarded for this action of coming to the masjid. Subhanallah. Another beautiful hadith of Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam again narrated by Sayyiduna Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Al-Imanu bid'un wa sab'una aw bid'un wa sittuna shu'batan. فأفضلها قول لا إله إلا الله وأدناها إماطة الأذى عن الطريق وَالْحَيَاءُ شُعْبَةٌ مِّنَ الْإِيمَانِ. A very beautiful hadith. कि नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाया कि ईमान के 70 या 60 से कुछ ऊपर शोबे हैं, किस्में हैं, अक़साम हैं. ईमान के कई तरह के अक़साम हैं. उनमें से अफजल तरीन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह कहना. The Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam says that Iman, the branches of faith are equivalent to more than 60, one narration, more than 70 different branches. And the best is to say La ilaha illallah. Yes. जबकि अदना किस्म शोबा रास्ते से तकलीफ दह चीज दूर करना है. And the lowest type of branch of Iman is to remove harmful objects on the way, on the path. You walk on the street, there's glass on the path. Okay, there's nails on the road. There's, banana peels. We mentioned this last week. To remove anything which is harmful for people, for animals, and move it away, this is also part of Iman. This is also one of the branches of Iman. And also the Prophet ﷺ says, وَالْحَيَاءُ شُعْبَةٌ مِّنَ الْإِيمَانِ कि हया ये ईमान की एक शाख है. Modesty. Okay, modesty is also one of the branches of Iman. Okay, here in this very hadith, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned 3 from 70 branches of Iman. To say La ilaha illallah, to remove harmful objects, and modesty. Yes? So you can imagine how many different types of branches there are of Iman. A very beautiful hadith. Rather, I'm going to skip this hadith. I'm going to mention a very similar hadith narrated by Sayyiduna Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. بينما كلب يطيف بركية قد كاد يقتله العطش إذ رعته بغي من بغايا بني إسرائيل الله أكبر فنزعت موقعها فاستقت له به فسقته فغفر لها به. سبحان الله. क्या hadith पाक है. खिदमत खल्क. Okay, that we should not only serve humans but also animals. Yes. Now, even though for Muslims dogs are impure, but even serving dogs is a means of forgiveness. The Prophet ﷺ mentions कि एक कुत्ता कुएं के चक्कर काट रहा था. There was a dog, okay, roaming around a well. करीब था कि प्यास की वजह से हलाक हो जाए. The dog was extremely thirsty, and the hadith say was about to die due to extreme thirst. Yes, atash. कि बनी इसराइल की एक फाहिशा औरत ने उसे देखकर अपना मोजा उतारा, सॉक्स उतारा और उसके साथ पानी खींचकर उसे पिलाया. बस इस अमल के सबब उस औरत को बख्श दिया गया. A prostitute, a fahisha. Yes, she was walking, saw the state of a dog, is about to perish due to thirst. She removed her leather socks. She took some water out, quenched the thirst of the dog. Because of this action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave all of her sins. She became from Ahlul Jannah because of quenching the thirst of a dog. This is the beauty of Iman. This is the beauty of Islam, subhanAllah. And also, Allahu Akbar. Again, narrated in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. कि नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु ta'ala अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाया लक़द रअयतु रजुलन يتقلب في الجنة في شجرة قطعها من ظهر الطريق كانت تؤذي المسلمين. नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाया, मैंने एक आदमी को जन्नत में फिरते देखा. I saw a man roaming in the gardens of Jannah, walking in the meadows of Jannah. What was the reason? What was the action? Is it because he was delivering a speech to the people? No. Yes, the Prophet says, क्योंकि उसने रास्ते से एक दरख्त काटा था जिससे मुसलमानों को तकलीफ पहुंचती थी. Because he removed a harmful shrub, a tree that was harming the Muslims walking past. Because he cut the tree, the shrub, because of this action, Allah placed him in Jannah. Yes, as I mentioned last week, do not belittle any type of good deed. You never know. Because of this good deed, Allah will put you in Jannah. एक बात याद आ गई. Imam Ghazali का नाम सुना होगा. You've all heard the name Imam Ghazali. One of the greatest thinkers of this religion is Imam Hujjat al-Islam, Muhammad ibn Muhammad Ghazali radiallahu ta'ala. Yes, it's been recorded in his biography. He passed away. Someone saw him. He written great books. One of the greatest books, Ihya Ulumuddin. Yes, if there was no other book except Ihya, it would be enough to revive the religion of Imam Ghazali radiallahu ta'ala. Hujjatul Islam, a proof of Iman, of Islam. He used to debate Christians and Jews and Zoroastrians and atheists. Yeah, he passed away. Now listen to this. Yeah, talking about, do not belittle even the smallest of the smallest act of goodness. Yeah, Imam Ghazali radiallahu ta'ala passed away. Someone saw him in a dream and asked him, how did Allah deal with you? He said, Allah forgave me because of one action. एक अमल की वजह से अल्लाह ताला ने मेरी बख्शिश फरमाई. कौन सा अमल? What was the action? He said, once I was writing a book. Once I was writing a book. In the past, used to dip the pen, the wood, the stick, and then there would be ink pot, and then they would write the books. Once I was writing, a fly came, and it began to drink the ink. Meaning it was trying to quench its thirst. I did not move the pen so that the pen is on the book. I did not move my pen so that the fly can quench its thirst. And it flew off. And then it carried on writing. Because of this action, showing mercy upon a fly, Allah forgave him. You see? Do not belittle the smallest of the smallest deed. There are many, as I mentioned last week, there's so many ways you can reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, so many ways you can reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the greatest way is to serve mankind, is to serve the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah? So anyway, last hadith the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. قال رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم من توضأ, talking about Jum'ah, subhanallah, فأحسن الوضوء ثم أتى الجمعة فاستمع وأنصت فغفر له ما بينه وبين الجمعة وزيادة ثلاثة أيام ومن مس الحصى فقد لغى. Very important hadith. Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi वसल्लम ने इरशाद फरमाया, जो शख्स अच्छी तरह वुजू करके जुमा की नमाज के लिए आया, whosoever did wudu, thorough wudu, meaning adhere to the sunnahs of wudu, miswak, rinse his mouth thoroughly, his nose, etc, etc. Bihamdillah, many of us we do ghusl. और खामोशी के साथ खुतबा सुना, heard the khutbah of Jum'ah attentively. Whether you understand it or not, it doesn't matter. You heard it. तो उसके लिए जुमे से अब तक के गुनाह बल्कि मजीद 3 दिन के गुनाह बख्श दिए जाते हैं. यानी 10 दिन के गुनाह अल्लाह ताला माफ करवा देता है. until this Friday, from this Friday until the next Friday plus 3 days, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all of his sins only because he did wudu, he came to the masjid, at the time of khutbah, he listened to the khutbah attentively. But then he says, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or jisne kankaliyon ko chua. During in the past, there were no carpets, there were grounds. Okay? So the Sahabi Kiram, sometimes there would be pebbles and stones on the floor. So the Prophet saw certain Sahabi Kiram, at the time of khutbah, they were playing with the pebbles, hasa. So the Prophet ﷺ said, whosoever at the time of khutbah were playing or moving pebbles or touching the stones, then فَقَدْ لَغَى أُسْنَ اللَّغُ كَامْكِيَا, he's done something which is not part of deen. Yeah? From this we get to know at the time of khutbah, it is very important to listen to the khutbah attentively. Many youth, many youngsters, no youngsters, even older generation nowadays, like even at time of khutbah, phone is, they're just reading or playing or texting during time of khutbah. You should know it is forbidden. Rather, if you see someone doing wrong in a masjid, even at time of khutbah, verbally you're not allowed to tell him off. The importance of listening to khutbah. We should revive this. To listen to the khutbah attentively. In one narration, I can't recall the exact narration. There is a narration, whosoever at the time of khutbah. There's two parts of the khutbah. Okay, the sermon. In the first khutbah, if you were to fold your arms. And in the second part, you place your hands on your thighs, like in salah. Then he will get the thawab of praying 2 rakat nafil. Okay, if you can do that, this is adab. At least the bare minimum is listen to the khutbah and read the rewards of forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah ta'ala hum neek amal karne tawfiq ata farmaye.